hate puppies.
At least that's what the kids call it now. Producing.
Producing. Good podcast.
Hopefully they're not producing.
I miss Ely.
I feel threatened.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Pallet House, the only podcast dedicated to solving first world problems and helping you figure out what beer you should be drinking this weekend.
You hit the button.
You see that? No. It's a different button. Slightly different.
Special.
Is that a special delivery over my shoulder?
No, this is the man of the hour right here.
Oh man, our special guest is here.
Our special guest showed up.
Look at this. Very excited to have this guy on board. Haven't heard from him in a while.
Fan favorite.
Everybody's been clamoring to get him back on. The Abacus is here.
Oh, you did him wrong.
Oh, it's Stu.
Stu's here. We just started. Music's
You can still
playing.
hear the music fading.
I got you.
Yes, very early.
We had a little
you made
beer.
it.
We had two beer emergencies already.
Literally, that's why we've stalled out.
Oh.
I walk in. Brendan's like, man, I'm excited for this deli. I haven't had this beer yet. I bought it, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, son of a... Left it at home. Had to call in reinforcements, and my son's bringing it. Hopefully he doesn't get stopped.
Oh, I know. When you said that, I was like, 16 and a 4-pack of beer.
I don't think
just
they
enough.
would do anything.
Well, I think you would say, I'm bringing it to my dad. Then the cops show up here.
Yeah.
And we'll be like, here's a mic.
Yeah.
Jump
Officer.
on, officer. That would actually be an interesting episode.
Can't you
That
just
would
do
be
it like back in the day where you walk in the convenience store and say, here's the note from my dad.
Yeah.
I need a 6-pack of Natural Light.
I think Troy was
some
famous for
cigarettes.
that as a kid.
When I was a kid, like, I bought Virginia Slim Ultralights on the regular, and there was no note. It was just like, I'm 6, I'm walking in with $2, and I'm walking out with a pack of cigarettes.
That sounds right.
Make it
I
a
mean, normally they could see my mom out in the whip, so I'd just be like, it's for my mom. And they're like, here you go.
Fair enough.
Because they're like, this kid wouldn't be caught dead smoking Virginia Slim Ultralights.
He looks
Actually-
he looks more like a camel guy.
I always felt like if I was going to pull some shadiness, I would get like Virginia Slims.
Yeah.
Because then at least you had plausible deniability.
Yeah.
No dude. No respecting dude.
I think I see the beer delivery walking in.
I saw a shadow.
So he'll be walking in a second.
Things are looking up.
And then right after that, we started, Brendan knocked his beer over. So
Yeah,
Thank you,
two
sir.
beer emergencies. You the man.
you want to jump on? You want to be on the podcast?
He said
In and out.
absolutely not.
Check out.
I wouldn't want to do it either, man.
Done and done.
See, that's a smart kid right there. Keeping himself out of trouble.
Yeah, I'm sure he's recorded himself doing enough silly shit. He doesn't need to.
By default. I mean, every kid these days.
Dude, he shows me and tells me some of the stuff, like literally what these kids like snap and
What he's
take
recording?
pictures. No, what his buddies do. He doesn't show me. If he's done anything, he's smart enough not to show me. But he's like, yeah, man. And like, it'll be pictures with holding beers. And I'm like, you do understand the red Solo cup was invented for this. Did we talk about this?
No, but that is what it's
Like,
for.
that's exactly what, like, underage drinking. I think red Solo cups were made for, if not public drinking, definitely underage drinking. Because
No, it's more public drinking because, like, you're at a tailgate, like, you can't have an exposed beer. So it's like, but I think that's why a clear cup was never enough.
yeah,
No.
It's
because
gotta
the
be
cops roll up, you just throw it.
done.
Yeah.
But also, there's no reason to. You can't tell what's in my cup.
Yes.
I drink a shit ton of water.
Yes.
Probably had 12. You're waiting on this guy.
Carbonated with a little yeast, a little malt.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Water. We're speaking the same language. You're just adding extra stuff.
Well, I mean, what percentage of it's water? Almost all of it.
Almost all of it.
Almost.
Yeah, it's water. I'm drinking one of these new light beers from Miller. It's
Light
mostly water.
waters.
Is that the 2.5 or 2.
No, but speaking of that, I want
Hold on, are they making a new beer?
Miller Lite has a light.
Yeah,
A double light.
double light. And
What are they calling it?
I think it's
I think it's like light.
light. Yeah, it's Miller Lite light.
Yeah, I don't think they even.
I would go light squared.
I don't even think they tried.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah.
But so you can see where this is going, where my head's going. So look, now you got the Yingling Flight, you got the Michelob Ultra, you got the Corona Premier, you got the Michelob Light.
But are
Light.
those, none of those are less alcohol, right?
They are. They're like 3.2.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
They're like Utah levels.
Yeah.
Extra light.
Extra light. There it
And
is.
it's a 2.5?
Yeah. It's
God, you really hate money.
96 cal.
No,
wait.
the
That's
carbs
regular.
is like 2.5, not the alcohol.
Oh, I thought you meant
3.2.
I thought this was an alcohol thing.
No, it's like 3.2.
Oh, okay.
So, but I'm saying there's like, these bad boys are super, super light. Actually, the extra light, I think
Yeah.
even has a much lower alcohol content too.
Yeah. It's like you'd have to drink. You can't get drunk off of them.
You can.
Challenge
Well,
accepted.
Yeah. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. You're going to have to be standing in a body of water
Man,
and or
you're-
in front of a urinal.
Like, you're gaining a lot of weight. What are you doing? I switched to these extra lights,
Extra lights.
but I have to drink 25 of them.
Yeah.
The math isn't math, and
I'm sure they're
huge.
cheaper because there's. Oh, wait. No, they're
see.
not.
But this stands to reason.
2.8.
Right? There you go, 2.8.
That is low
But it stands to reason that we are due now
for a
Ultra.
light challenge.
an ultralight challenge.
Oh.
We never did that.
No. We've
That's
only done the full flavor American lager, the light beer challenge,
Yeah.
and I'm on different sides of the fence. I'm a Budweiser guy.
Yeah.
I'm a Miller Lite guy.
Yep.
What am I in the ultralight category?
Yeah.
I think we need to find out.
What are the four we're going to go with?
Well, I got to try this
Light
extra
light.
light, Miller Extra Light. Does Bud Light have an extra light?
Coors doesn't have an extra light either.
It's
do they?
Yingling, Miller.
Taste the
Ultra.
difference between the lagers. You could like find like the difference there. You can't find. It's very hard to find the
Oh.
difference between the lights.
Sorry.
Go ahead. What?
Interrupt.
Sorry,
interrupt
didn't mean
with
to
a no. No, that's
sorry.
fine. Just finish.
Miller
your thought.
64 Extra Light. Bud
Oh,
Select.
they already had that.
Bud
Miller
Select
64.
55. Bud
Oh.
Select.
But what's the difference between 64 and the light?
That's the calories.
That's just the name. Yeah. Miller
Like, how
64.
light is that? That thing must have.
2.8. Bud Select is 2.4. Beck's Premium Light is 2.3.
We can't bring a Beck's in.
That doesn't count.
And
I was
then,
willing to bring in Corona Premier, but
That you would catch that.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I guess that's not an American
No.
ultralight.
And then
And it
Crescent,
was- it was
Crescent
still-
City.
It would stand out. The Corona, you would taste it.
I actually, when I go out to Mexican restaurants, I'm often find myself ordering Corona Premier.
Yeah.
You throw a lime in it, it's got enough Corona flavor. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, I picked up a knockoff from Aldi that was called Castilla something, but it was a Coronas.
Dude, Aldi beer can suck it. I've been like trying their beers, like various beers.
I remember trying the Lidl's too and being very disappointed in it.
Yeah,
But like Trader Joe's has, I'm not a wine drinker, but allegedly Trader Joe's has great wine selection on the cheap.
Charles Schwab, they invented the $2 chuck, which is now
Yeah.
like a $3 or $4 chuck. But
Isn't Charles Schwab a financial guy?
is that what it is? Charles Schwab. What's the name of it? It's Chuck. It's something.
It was $2 Chuck, but I don't
It's
know who
Charles
started-
something.
Might have been Charles Schwab could have started it.
No. It's Charles something. It obviously isn't that.
Yeah.
It's not
I
my
wouldn't-
financial guy.
Yeah. I mean, they might do a little wine making on the side.
But they were famous for the $2 chuck.
Yeah.
It was that red wine that was
It's got to be $3 at this point.
I think
I
Aldi
think it
does
may
it.
be 4.
Yeah.
Because like Costco and a couple of other Trader Joe's, they've got people that are name brands but making off label, white label.
Yeah.
I think it's Charles Shaw.
that makes sense.
I think that's what it is.
You're right. Charles Shaw.
There.
Well, wrong the first time.
$2 Chuck.
yeah, but I figured it.
You got
What's
there.
it cost now?
I'm not Dave.
$2.99.
Oh shit, $3.
I'm not good. I'm not Dave. I'm not going to beat you in the ground for that.
Nor should you.
No.
Yeah.
Because I'm a human person with empathy.
You're a gentleman.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It stopped at 2013. They stopped the $2 Chuck at 2013. So it's price
Went
out
up
now.
Went up 50% to
What?
$3.
Wherever it is now.
It's supposed to be good shit. I don't know that I've ever had it.
Hey, I've never been a wine drinker, never will be a wine drinker, but I guarantee it's just fine. Wine people are the worst. They make beer.
certainly
They
can
make
be.
beer people look like gentlemen.
I remember I was all like, I was just all freaked out. I was in Napa Valley. I was 20 years old, had my brother's fake ID, and I was in there like with my family, and we were doing tastings at all these different wineries, and it was exactly as hoity-toity as you would think, you know. And I'm in this one place. I'm sitting there, and everyone's swirling it and tasting it, and I'm like going through the motions, and I'm like trying to pick up on it. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, they're like, what do you taste? And I'm like, I taste wine. And
there's a fruit in here, I think, or something.
Yeah. The lady turns to me, and she's like, and I guess she's like the winemaker.
Yeah.
And she's like,
appalled.
She's like, no, allow me to talk to you just for a minute. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, you're going to go into a bunch of places this weekend, and they're all going to tell you that it's got black currants and like it's licorice and all these fucking things. And she cursed, and I was like, well, what was that?
Yeah.
She's like, and they're going to tell you should be picking up on all these things. And she goes, let's not overthink this. This is grape juice.
Yeah.
Every single place you go to is making grape juice.
A version.
And some
Their
of it,
version.
some of it you like the taste of, and some of it you don't.
You don't, yeah.
She goes, that's the starting point. You figure out if you like it or don't. The rest will come along. But everybody who's pretentious about this is just pretentious.
Yeah.
It's grape juice. What I make is grape juice. What they make is grape juice. Tell me, do you like any of this grape juice?
Yeah.
And for the rest of the thing, she'd be like, do you like that grape juice? And I'd be like, not really. She'd be like, then you don't like that.
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, this grape juice.
We'll get rid of this section of whatever we were trying.
Yeah, eventually she got to a point and she goes, okay, you like this kind of wine, here at least.
Yeah.
So now you know that there are grape juices you like. She was like, go forth and don't be pretentious. And I was like, that is the best advice. And for the rest of the day, I had a very different attitude. Everyone's being pretentious, and I'd be like, I like your grape juice that's red. And over time, it starts to become something. But her just telling me it's okay to not worry about
But you got to a
this.
point.
Sure, I have. But if it wasn't for her, I would have been intimidated by it. But her just saying, I make grape juice.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
Yeah.
I was like, thank you for that, because this was a little overwhelming.
I went to the Virginia Wine Festival that's down at Main Street train station, and it was overwhelming. Like,
after
how do
a
you
while,
tell the
just blend.
difference between? I was like, goodness gracious, and everybody's like, oh yeah, boom, boom, boom. To your point, being pretentious, it's like, well, maybe it's pretentious, or you actually know what you're tasting. Like, it's red, white, or it's got bubbles in it.
Yeah.
Let me see what's going on. But then at the same time, the person I'm with is like, knows all the shit and where it came from and like the history. There's a whole lot of history in there that has nothing to go along with the taste of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've developed enough knowledge to be pretentious.
You can dial it up, dial it back.
Yeah. I'd be like, this must have been a very rocky terroir.
Yeah.
They'd be
Learn
like,
a
"It
few
is."
adjectives.
Yeah.
I was trying to find the article, but
And we learned one on this show, the petrichor.
That's right.
That's the new one I like to say when it's very minerally.
Yeah.
because
Am I picking up on a little petrichor in there? And then the douche on the other side goes, it does. It's almost like a road after a rain, a dirt road. Am I
He
right?
chubs up a little.
Yeah. And that's how they know that I know that they know.
That's right.
because I was trying to find the article. I saw it yesterday about Virginia wines outpacing French wines, and they had
No one's buying that bullshit.
It was the tastings over in
That
France.
sounds like
and
some
they
home
did
cooking.
That is home cooking like a motherfucker.
But then again, that
I
being
don't
said,
know.
we all just assume because we've been told France has the best wine. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. Maybe everybody's wrong.
Not since the incident in 76.
Exactly.
I mean, that was when the Californians beat out the French.
Yeah.
Blind tasting. Everybody knows that. That's when Camus came up and all those great wineries.
Oh, not 1776.
Not 17.
No, it was 1976. I believe it was 76. Could be 77.
Speaking of 76, we just had our 250th birthday.
Yes.
It's pretty nice.
Was it
Yeah.
yesterday?
It's pretty nice. All of my best laid plans fell apart.
Did it.
Yeah. I just ended up at the White Knight's house in the pool again.
Nice.
That turned into a 3-day thing. I don't even know. Getting a buddy who builds a pool And then
He's so generous with it.
and then he puts TVs out by it and beers everywhere and all.
He
the-
sends a bat signal with that joker. I haven't made it over there yet because I'm always busy, but he's like, pool opens at 1, pool opens at 10.
Yeah.
Like,
and he's not kidding.
yeah.
I've gone over there after he sent out one of those signals and been the first person there. He is in the pool with a drink, just watching TV in the pool. And I'm like, he wasn't kidding.
Yeah.
And then people just show up all
Just
day
a
long.
revolving door of buddies.
But getting in a boat club at the same time that your buddy has an open pool has
kinda-
been deadly for me.
Yeah.
Because my wife is like, it's so hot. Do you really want to go deal with the boat?
Yeah.
She's like, we could just go over to the White Knights pool. And I'll be like, gosh, I guess we could.
Yeah.
It does seem easier. It's ruined
It's
me.
way easier.
It's ruined me.
Yeah.
Because then I can drink there. I don't have to drive the pool.
Yeah.
I don't know if the river was the same, but we went out on the lake for the 2 days that you
Which
guys were
lake?
at Chesden.
I've heard it's all been pretty low.
Well, it's only 7 inches down, but like it was still good. It was great boating and everything. But those 2
Bath
days,
water.
well, the first day, which would have been Friday, the top 2 inches was 100 degrees straight up. Like if you laid flat, it was a hot tub. Granted, 5 feet down, find a cool spot,
Yeah.
whatnot. But then we had to go to a couple deeper ends and finally cooled off a little bit. But the second day, went out there, still that layer, it dropped down to like 94. Oh, it's a cold front, but
Yeah.
and it was ridiculous how hot.
I was complaining that the White Knights pool, he has a chiller and a
Yeah.
heater.
Of course he does.
And so he chills it down to 85. And I've been complaining.
How cold it was?
I don't like how cold it is.
Yeah.
What?
The first world problem.
Can you run the heater with the chiller?
Yeah. Could
Yeah.
we just burn more power?
We have a hot and cool end.
Yeah, it was just I'm very annoyed. I'm like, this is too cold.
That's hilarious.
So I don't know why, but like on my Facebook feed, there's like above ground pool and like the tanks, those metal tanks people are turning into pools, like the farmer
Like a
tank.
trough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean
like
like
they're-
it's like a cold
feed?
plunge?
No, like they're turning them into pools basically.
But those things aren't that big. They're like the size of the bar, right?
No, they're 12
they're
feet.
like you can get them like 20 feet around,
But
but,
they're
they're
only
like 2 feet deep, 2.5 feet deep.
It's a water tank for the cows.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But people are turning them into pools, and allegedly, and I didn't know this, but I guess it makes sense. If you get a fountain or like something to just spray the water,
That should cool
like
it.
that cools it off.
Yeah, that should. That makes sense.
So like I don't know what the math is behind all that, but like I wonder why the White Knight didn't put a water feature in or something.
I stand on the side and pee into it.
Oh, that probably works against the chiller.
Figure that's I'm doing my part.
Yeah.
Chiller's so cold. It's the biggest first world problem ever. I'm just over there bitching. I'm like, it's fucking cold.
I think on July 3rd, your pee was cooler than the lake was.
Yeah.
It was ridiculously hot.
It's only 98 degrees. Pee all over Brendan.
Yeah, so refreshing. You know it's hot. When
Don't waste it.
When somebody's
Yeah.
peeing and you're like, found a cold spot. And that's when you know the water's hot.
What lake is that? It's a Golden Lake.
Yeah, my uncle sent me a drone shot of where they hang out at Anna, and it was like really low, like a lot of exposed dirt, and you could see it was real shallow. And he said, "Man, where they play volleyball, he was like, it was like bath water. It was."
That's
He said
crazy.
everybody was hanging out instead of playing volleyball. They were hanging out at the front of the boats in the deep end, like they'd sit on noodles and like go out to the deep part where it was cooler.
It's
Well,
tough. It's tough out there, people.
Boat club, you could be still out there when the river's down. You see all the rocks right now, and you can still be out there in your 18 inches.
Navigate
operating.
them. And
I
then
was
you
at
get
a ball.
running
I was
water.
at Longwood and Liberty
Yeah.
University watching 4 baseball games over those 2 days, and it was like 130 on the turf. Those boys were cooking out there.
I can imagine.
That's
That
brutal.
turf sucks up that heat and just pumps it out like shoes melt out there.
Fuck that.
And we were hot. I brought a pop-up tent and put over the stands in Longwood because they don't have like covered seating, and it was. You felt like you were sitting in an oven in the shade.
Yeah.
Well, I bet inside of that tent though, it just kind of cooks a little
Yeah.
bit. Like, yeah.
I mean, there's no walls, but like without a breeze, it just that air up at the top of the tent
Yeah,
just
it's
kind
just
of
hot.
sits there.
And
That was the
getting
biggest thing. I don't know if you guys got any. I didn't feel a single breeze There was no wind the entire time outside of like a pop-up storm. But
I don't know.
It was just flat.
I was in a pool. It was 85.
A cold pool.
A cold pool. It was freezing.
Watching TV, having
horrible.
a drink.
Yeah,
Sucks.
100-inch TV. So I'm not going to the boat club is the
No.
problem. Like, I haven't been at all. I keep running into people from the boat club. They're like, hey, I haven't seen you up there. And I'm like, my
Is
buddy
tomorrow
got a pool.
night the second Friday?
Yes, I'm going up there tomorrow night.
Is my buddy's band playing tomorrow night?
Yes.
I want to go to that. Remind me.
All right. So my plan tomorrow is get on the boat early.
All right.
Go tool around.
Because I don't think I have anything tomorrow night.
Oh, come on out.
Yeah, man.
That would be.
If you're already on the water, it doesn't matter if you get wet.
Yeah, then you just get out and watch a band.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Winter.
Maybe some rain.
Well, yeah, but rain's cooler than the.
Oh, I can tell you,
Dude.
You feel like you're coming in. You sound like you're coming in from a cold.
Yeah, I've had a head cold for 2 weeks. But the wife and I walked the dog at like, I don't know, it was like 7:15. We're like, man, it's nice out. The sun's gone down. It's cooled off a little.
Yeah.
We do this like mile-long walk down to the pool and back. We're like almost to the pool and just out of nowhere. Goosh. My poor dog does not like water. Was miserable. We were dragging that thing down the street. We got up under a tree and waited. Blew off. Started walking again. Opened back up. I was like, fuck it. I'm soaked to the bone now.
Yeah, I got to drive through that. I was coming back from downtown. I was hanging out. I got a buddy in from out of town. And he he's like a coach of a basketball team.
Uh-huh.
And so they were down here. Nice.
There you go. You got it right.
Yeah. So and
He's from up north.
Yeah. So he's down here, and he's with all these kids, and he's the coach and the chaperone. He's got another coach with him, and that's
Yeah.
the chaperone. So like no parents. They're down here. It's like kids playing, and it's not like
So he left him to meet up with you?
yeah.
They can take care of themselves.
Yeah. And so I was like, sweet, I haven't seen my buddy in forever. I need a place where we can go and talk and like just hang out. And I thought, well, what better place to get a drink? What's like quintessential Richmond?
Bottoms up.
I went to Penny Lane.
I was just thinking food.
Well, I was too.
Oh, fish and chips.
What and I figured, World Cup games. Like
Game's over.
this is a good place to take them. What didn't occur to me is like it's actually the worst place to take somebody.
Yes.
During a World Cup game. And so I was like, yeah, we're going to go down to my buddy's bar, and then you'll be close to the other coach who he was checking out. He was helping with some kids over at another place. And I was like, all right, cool. So I was like, we'll go down there. You'll be like 2 blocks from your buddy. And so when I got to bounce through the podcast, you can just walk over there. And
Did you run into the minimum spend?
no, do they have a minimum spend for games? Well, it was never said to me. And
How do they have a minimum spend on at a game when people are going to be spending maximum money?
Yeah.
Like nobody goes in there to stand there.
I think it's like $25 you got to
I
spend.
can't imagine.
Like they don't want you just sitting there.
a person?
Yeah, it's like you got to sit if you're not watching because they don't want people to just come in and wait for a game to start and then start.
Well,
Like
I
taking
think
up space.
I think we probably hit it, but not as much as I would like to. We went. I took him there. I figured, where else do you go? You go to Penny Lane, show him Richmond. We got there, and fortunately, Terrence was at the front door, and he was like greeting people like as like a bouncer, which was my first sign I may have made a mistake.
Yeah.
in coming here during the France-Morocco game, and I was like, "Hey, man, how you doing?"
Because that game started at 3,
4.
4.
Yeah, and I probably
started
showed
at 4.
up at like
5:30,
5:20, give or take. Yeah.
So like right around the half.
It was in the second half. And I was like, "Hey man, how you doing?" I was like, "Just wanted to bring my buddy to the spot in Richmond, And he's like, "Cool." I was like, "Is there anywhere to sit?" And he was like, "No, dude." I was like, "Oh yeah, all right, World Cup." I was like, "How about upstairs? This is the secret bar." He's like, "Probably more packed than the main bar." I was like,
Yeah.
"Cool." And then he did like the ultimate flex though. He was like, "All right, come with me." Walks us in, and there's 1-2 top right by the bar with a reserve sign on it.
Oh.
And he was like, picked it up, wiped it down. He's like, "Enjoy."
Dude,
I was
that's
like,
baller.
Hell yeah, dude.
That is baller.
He hooked it up, which is exactly what you want when a buddy's visiting from
Yeah.
out of town.
Yeah.
To like walk into a place and see that you have no right being here and then get the best seat.
He probably was
That's all.
like, damn, you are still in the know. Like you are still a man about town.
Yeah.
You are the guy. Like you. I could throw your name around almost anywhere and I could get in. Little does he know.
Yeah.
People hear your podcast.
That's the one spot. Like,
Yeah, no, it was the ultimate flex. He's like, no chance you're getting in here. Well, you're getting in
you
here.
are.
And sat us down. I was like, this is crazy. It's standing room only. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden, someone comes walking out. He's like, what can I get you boys to drink? I was like, that's what's up.
Nice.
I bet that
Don't even
felt
have to fight the
good,
crowd.
dude.
I was like, that
Yeah.
was fucking
Because I
amazing.
reached out to him a couple days ago when the
Oh, yeah, the England, Mexico
game, and a friend of mine said she was like, "Don't you know?" The owner? I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "What time should I be there?" So I just texted him, and he texted back.
8 in
He's
the
like,
morning.
He said, "As soon as we open up here, you need to get here for
Yeah.
the 8 o'clock game." And I think she got there at like 4:35.
He wasn't kidding. That place was packed.
It's always.
And it was. I was excited for him, you know. But unfortunately, we got called out of there a little early. It was my buddy gets a phone call. We hung out for a little bit, you know. We'd had a beer. We ordered a hummus plate. We were being very
Nice.
good, very good. You know, the plan was to like eat a healthy app and then get down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he gets a phone call, and it's one of his players, and he's like, so and so just got like, a cop just rolled up on him and like dragged him out. And, like, like we don't know what to do. We don't know what's going on. They were just like hanging out at the mall, but it's a bunch of kids unsupervised.
Yeah.
Who knows? You know,
What mall?
West End, the end back down there,
Yeah.
all the way, which has been the mall that's had all kinds of issues as
Yeah,
of late.
yeah.
You know, like the cops are always patrolling that mall.
Yeah.
So it's not shocking that you can get in trouble there because there's like 15 cops walking around that mall.
Yeah, malls used to be like known for loitering, but like they don't want you to loiter there anymore.
Yeah,
It's
that
also-
one though is like the spot.
Yeah.
So the kids, when he said that's where they went, I was like, actually, that's a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
He's like, there's gonna be a ton of kids their age. 'Cause these kids are like 15 years old, you know. So they were having fun, but yeah. So he got a call, and he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Hey man, I got to figure some shit out." So like, he's leaving. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like, what is happening? I'm like texting people down there. I was like, where are they gonna take a kid if he gets fucked with
Yeah.
at the mall? Like, got people sending me stuff. I know a cop.
Yeah.
Out that way. And I was like, hey, where would you take a kid if you popped him at the mall for something? He's like, what do you
Asking
do?
for a friend.
Yeah, literally.
Literally.
He was like, what do you do? I was like, I don't know the facts.
Yeah.
What I know is his friend
Your
called.
buddy doesn't know the facts.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I still don't know the facts. And I haven't heard from him. So it's
Uh-oh.
like, I like got him the information I could. I was like, if he leaves there, he goes here. If he's being dealt with, he's there in like a holding area.
Yeah.
Like they've got enough space. There's a holding area there. I was like, all right, that's cool. So sent him along. So I picked up the tab,
There you go.
but I left early.
I can't wait to hear the story behind this.
Yeah, me too. But at the same time,
Probably your buddy too.
it ended up cutting shit a little bit short.
Yeah.
But kids can get in a million problems. You're a 15-year-old kid. I think this can go everywhere.
Well, as a group too. If there's a group of them,
yeah. This can go from just being loud and mouthing off,
Yeah.
being stupid.
To Troy's point, there's probably video evidence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can shoplift.
Yeah.
You can
harass.
get in a fight. You can harass. A catcall the wrong person.
Yeah.
You can just be a doofus and run your mouth.
Yeah.
There's a million things you can do as a kid, and I've done every one of them as a kid. That's the problem. Like, you end up doing stupid stuff. When
I did
you're a
something
teenager.
dumb tonight, picking up the deli.
You stole it?
Yeah.
No. I was like, what?
No, I was
So close.
We were driving in. My wife and I. We need to go pick up a gift card for the lawyers who helped my son out.
Yeah. Speaking of kids in
Yeah.
trouble,
So
there's a theme tonight.
So
Not
I was
anymore.
like, hey,
Yeah.
you want to run up to Kroger? I got a deli, and we want to get that gift card. We can decide on what we're doing. You know, I had just gotten home. Whatever. We're riding up there, and this like little white car's like up my ass the whole time.
Uh-oh.
So then we pull into the Kroger parking lot, and it's still up my ass. And I'm getting ready to turn left, and all of a sudden I see it out of my driver's side mirror start to come around me. I guess when I was getting ready to turn left, I kind of made a little bit of I kind of went to the right a little
You
bit.
did the right left.
Yeah. And I slammed on the brakes, threw it in park, and was out the car before I even knew what happened.
You road raged.
Yeah, and I got out, I turned around, I'm like, what the fuck, what are you doing? And it's just like older lady. And my wife's like, what are you doing? Get in the car.
Yeah, she's mad at you.
Yeah, she's mad at me. And I'm like, and the lady's like pointing at me and like waving her hands around. I'm like, you're going to hit me. Like, what?
Yeah.
You're going to Kroger. Like, what's the rush here? So, of course, I get back in the car to finish parking, and the wife's upset with me. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Isn't that the word? That moment, like, because when the reaction happens,
Yeah.
you feel totally entitled to your reaction.
She's like, what are you doing? You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know who's back there. You don't know. And I'm like,
she's not wrong.
Yeah.
She's not wrong.
But so we went in, did our shopping, left.
So I pulled up to the house the other day, and you always, I don't care how old you are, for me at least, even though I didn't think anything was wrong, when a cop pulls up, you kind of, your heart,
Yeah.
your stomach kind of just like drops. You're like,
At your house?
Well, so we'd been out, pull up to the house, open up the truck doors, and I happened to notice that one house down, there's a SUV cop.
Yeah.
In a cop car just sitting there. I was like, oh, is he running? Is he checking out the
Yeah,
stoplight, making sure people aren't coming through the neighborhood too fast? So as soon as I park and I open up the truck doors and I start getting things out, I hear him start his car and he starts pulling forward. And he kind of stops just past the truck. And then I see two more cop cars come up behind him.
Dude, you're like, what
And I'm
have I
like,
done?
what the hell? Because at this point, his car is just past the end of the truck. The other one's beside me. The third one finally comes up, and I'm like, okay, there are three cops perfectly surrounding my car right now.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And all I'm doing
Yeah.
is unloading a cooler and some towels and
And a
getting things
body.
out. And so the one guy, the front guy, gets kind of out of his car, or stands up, looks back at the other two guys, and just kind of does this like, let's go.
Yeah.
They
Like,
get back in.
he's not the one.
And the three of them pull forward to the next door house and go in. There was this whole domestic dispute.
Oh,
that
he was waiting on like
he was
back
waiting
up.
on his buddies, not the next two houses down.
Yeah.
For a backup. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I was like, I haven't done anything. What the
Yeah.
hell? But yeah, they went up and a guy came out, and apparently an ex-girlfriend was trying to get her stuff in. He didn't want her in there. And then it turned into this whole like 2 hours of them just debating shit. But I was like, I know I've been.
I hate that feeling.
I was like,
It's amazing.
I was like, my inspection's good. I did,
Yeah.
It's amazing the guilt you feel
For nothing.
when a cop does an aggressive move.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit.
I'm just standing there like,
They only have to do that. Like, if I blow by one on the interstate that's like running radar, even if I'm going the speed limit or 5 miles
you're like,
over, I'm like, rearview mirror, side mirror, rearview mirror. Like, is he coming out? Is he coming out? Is he coming out?
Yeah, am I the lucky one?
Yeah.
no brake, just immediately coast.
Yeah. Never hit the brake.
Some people remember the story.
Brake
when-
means you're guilty.
when I was down at when the Cubs were in the World Series, and we went to Wrigley Field, and I remember my buddy and I were like, the bars are so crowded and it's so crazy. Like, let's go to the liquor store. We'll get a bottle of liquor, and we'll get a 2-liter bottle of Coke, and I'll just put it in my backpack,
Yeah.
and then we can just kind of like make drinks and be in the crowds.
Yeah.
And we were like, this is actually way cheaper and way better than being like crammed up in something. Plus, you're looking at Wrigley. Like,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
It's all neighborhoods and streets are packed.
Yeah, and everyone's packed and having a great time. And I remember walking along, and there was a cop at a barricade, and like, because we were getting close to Wrigley
Yeah.
Field, you know, and I was like, oh fuck. I was like, I'm a dead man.
Yeah.
I'm a grown ass man with liquor in a backpack. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even have a drink in my hand.
Yeah.
We were literally just guerrilla warfare in this shit. Have a drink and like keep moving.
Well, and you weren't like trying to sneak it into Wrigley.
No, I
Like, you're
was
just walking
going
down
onto the street.
Yeah.
And I remember I walked up and I felt so guilty.
Yeah.
And he was like, backpack check. And I was like, I'm going to
I'm
jail.
saying
This is it.
you're like, you're in your head going, I'm going to have to explain this to my wife. She's going to be livid.
Yeah.
My buddy's got to bail me out. This is going to be costly. This is going to ruin the trip. You've already worked yourself down this whole trip.
I'm a grown man with a bottle of bourbon in a backpack and a 2-liter of Coke.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm never going to see the light of day.
They're locking me up and throwing the key away.
I remember I walk up to him and he was like, hey, can I check that backpack? And I was like, yep. And I was like, I do have bourbon and 2-liter bottle of Coke in here. And he goes, I don't care. I'm looking for bombs. Get the fuck out of here. Have fun.
Yeah.
I was like,
Bombs and weapons. Like,
yeah. I was like, oh, cool. All right, I'm going to go and drink my legal alcohol.
If you'd have gone,
Yeah.
I just have a crock pot, you'd have been in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What's in it? Nails.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My mom sent me here with chili.
Yeah.
Yeah, that motherfucker laughed at me.
Yeah,
and I
that's
was
hilarious.
like, God, why do I feel so guilty about this shit? All the time?
Yeah, especially when you really break it down. You did nothing illegal.
No.
No.
I had one time, the guy across the street from me at the old house had been like beating his wife, threatening to kill her. Like, I didn't, all this unbeknownst to me.
Yeah.
It's a Sunday morning. I got to go get a keg. And I remember I swung open my gate and I'm carrying a keg. Again, a grown ass man.
In your own yard.
In my own yard. But there's a cop
Yeah.
in my yard and he's got a gun drawn because I guess this dude had a gun in his house.
Yeah.
And I remember I walked out and I saw that dude and I was like, oh no, I'm busted. I was like, I'm so fucked.
This keg's not registered at this right address.
It was too. Even the registration, everything would have checked out. And he was just like, hey, back up for a minute. And I was like, I got away with it. I was like, he didn't see the keg as I'm holding a whole keg. He didn't see it.
You go inside, you're like, I totally just got away with
Yeah,
it.
I totally just
Yeah.
hit a keg from a cop. It was amazing. You wouldn't think you could do that, but I did.
Is that a keg? No, it's my bulletproof vest.
It's my lucky day. I'm buying lottery tickets.
I got it. I mean, I just can't believe I got away with that. Yeah, of course you're allowed to have a keg, and he's way more worried about the dude in there who's got a gun.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of when I was like, I wonder if I should move off this street.
Yeah.
That street was falling apart. It's still weird.
Yeah, it's still pretty weird over there.
Like that whole neighborhood is nice, and then that street, for whatever
loop.
reason, it's
Yeah.
just it's that whole loop. It's
Yeah.
just weird.
Yeah.
It's just not. I don't know what happened there.
And the weirdest part is that group of houses, and I'm not speaking in hyperbole when I say you can hit the school with a golf ball.
No,
Like it's the closest. It's some of the closest houses to the elementary school,
And the
There's
most fucked up.
There's a road down the other main street that backs up to the side of the school. That's probably technically closer, but that loop of houses is the houses that are right in front of the school.
That's why I bought that house.
Yeah.
I was like, we're gonna have kids, and I want to be able to walk them to school. That was my little dream. To be able to walk
and they don't
them
care
to
about
school.
kegs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew they were cool. And apparently, Double J lived like across the street and moved
Before
out the
you-
month
yeah.
before I moved in. So like, it would have been the perfect
Yeah.
setup. And then it's like when he moved out, the riffraff moved in.
Yeah.
Me, namely.
Yeah. Got some kegs.
To this day, I still want my house to be the problem.
Yeah.
I want the problem to be as much problem as I'm willing to tolerate.
Yeah.
They're like, that house gets awfully loud occasionally.
Well,
Let me be the problem.
as Stu always, I'm sure, tells people and he hears it in his field of being a real estate agent. I never understood, like, you don't want to be the smallest, cheapest house in the neighborhood. I'm like, I kind of do want to be the
I
smallest,
absolutely
cheapest
do.
house in the neighborhood.
You don't want to be the biggest house in the neighborhood.
I made that mistake once.
Yeah, you bought a house that was massive.
And it was the biggest one in the neighborhood, and you can't recoup that.
No.
But at the same time,
Unless you find the dickhead who wants to own the
Yeah.
biggest house in the neighborhood.
but at the same
I don't.
time, to your point, the level that you can put up with, that you want to put up with, if you're the biggest house in the neighborhood, everybody's like, well, he's okay with it. Everybody
Yeah.
else is okay with it.
No, I like to be the problem. I like to dictate how much problem a house should be.
yeah.
The cul-de-sac does help. If you're on a cul-de-sac, that does help.
Yeah, I was on a blind curve, and
Yeah.
I thought I could walk the kids to school, and then it's like the cars are whipping by. I was like,
They didn't tell me I moved onto a cut-through street.
The kids walking to school was a game changer.
It's the best. Because I used to walk to school as a kid, and I loved that.
Arizona?
In Arizona, not in Chicago.
Or DC.
See?
Arizona.
Okay.
Nova.
No. In fact, I had a hour-long bus ride to middle school in Arizona. In Northern Virginia. That was
I grew up in the country, so we definitely have 45-minute bus ride
shit sucks.
all the time. But you didn't know any better.
No, but now that I'm older, I know
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't even want a job that's 45 minutes away.
That's why I didn't want my kids to go to all these like specialty centers that Chesterfield does, because it's like you got to get on one bus and ride to another school, like literally transfer buses.
Yeah.
And it's like it can be an hour and a half, and I'm like, you want to waste 3 hours a day going to a specialty center?
That's why I've always told my kids, be average.
Yes.
So middle school, I was at the private school. In private school, they got X number of buses, but they got a lot of kids. So your bus commute could be just long because they're going to take everybody.
Yeah.
know,
It's
wherever
not
they need to
just
be.
one neighborhood.
It may not be more than 5 miles, but they got to take everybody. But I think I may have told you guys this. Back in the day, 8th grade, bus driver on Fridays would take us to the 7-Eleven that was right up by Cross Creek Nursery
What?
on Huguenot.
And he
And
let
it
you
was
guys-
it was ice cream Fridays.
Yeah.
So, and your parents gave you some money, knowing that the bus driver would leave the school and go straight to the convenience store.
Yep.
We all got off, bought what we wanted, then got back on the bus, and then they took us home. And I think
That
about
right
it,
there
that was
most-
great.
might be the most privileged thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
There are kids who cannot afford to eat lunch, and your bus route stopped for discretionary ice cream on the way home, and everyone was cool with it and ponied the bill.
Right, but fast forward to when my kids were in middle school, my youngest daughter
couldn't
was on
take
a
ice
field
cream
trip.
on a bus.
Was on a field trip. We went on the field trip. She rode the bus. We met her there in her car, brought her lunch, and then later on she got sick and wasn't feeling great. And the bus driver was like, "Nope, I can't let her go. She has to ride the bus home with us because it's rule."
Yeah.
And we ended up having to like make 5 phone
Yeah, that
calls
makes
to go
sense.
through the principal, all this other stuff just to get them out. It's like,
They do that now. Like my son, like has to ride for a sports team, has to ride the bus to and from the games. But then like once a year they'll be like, we couldn't get a bus for this game. You got to figure it out. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, so it's hard and fast until I got to take off work early to go pick his ass up and
Till
take
it's
him.
not hard and
Yeah,
fast.
exactly.
And now, could you imagine letting kids go into a 7-Eleven? One kid gets a Snickers ice cream bar with some peanuts in it. Half the bus is dead.
Well, just my initial thought was like one adult for 25 kids or 50 kids. Like,
Oh, that
how
place
can
be
you even
robbed
keep
blind.
up? Well, I mean, let's say everybody's good. Like, you could lose one, forget one. Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
it's,
no,
it's
it was
way
just a
too
thing.
much hassle.
It was just a
and
thing.
it's going to take 30
Oh,
minutes
Lord.
minimum
Yeah.
to wrangle all those kids in and
check
out.
them in and out.
Oh, this guy was a saint.
Well,
Like,
in
all the
the
buses did it,
country,
but- yeah.
in the country, I knew the bus driver. I was friends with her son, and I was one of the first to be dropped off and last to be picked up. But if I wanted to, she let me ride around, and then she just bypass my stop, drop everybody else off, then drop me off on the way back through.
She had to go that way anyway.
Yeah.
I did start I started noticing some of the buses in the last year.
But then my parents would know. It'd be random.
Like,
Yeah, all of a sudden you're just 30 minutes late.
but they have air conditioning on them now.
Oh, dude, that's been a thing.
What?
That's been a thing.
I never,
Has it
had,
been?
I never
I
had
don't-
air
I-
conditioning on a bus in my life.
When I
Heat, maybe.
when I was in the 10th grade, we had one of the new school buses out in Mechanicsville that was like looked like a city bus, the flat front.
Oh.
And it had a radio and air conditioning.
That is
and it was like
fancy
the
stuff.
coolest bus ever.
I just
And we had a
haven't-
young driver, so he would like crank the radio up.
Route 69.
That's
It's
right.
a party route, dude.
Because I just started
Bus
noticing
200.
I just started noticing the regular school bus shape that where between the wheel wells where you usually have it like higher up to the bottom
Yeah.
of the bus. There's now a whole nother like panel, and it's this long like it's the air conditioning unit.
Yeah.
Like, damn, they got AC. Like that's.
By the way,
that's
don't
not-
drive past. You shouldn't drive past school buses anyway, but they got cameras now.
Oh, I'd imagine
Yeah.
so.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sure today when you jumped out and you screamed at that school bus driver, that they didn't get you on camera because you parked away from the
Yeah.
cameras, right?
She had a heart
Well
attack.
played. Troy was just giving that bus driver the business.
I think maybe twice in my life I've jumped out of the car at somebody who did something.
I used to
I
do
don't
it
get
all
a
the
whole
time.
lot
I
of
haven't
road
done it in
rage.
years.
It's a weird feeling when that comes over you, man. You just
I will follow somebody a little longer than like maybe an exit or maybe a back road, but never-
you'll follow a past an exit
just to get them a little worried that I'm following them, and then I'll pull off like after 5 minutes. Be like, okay, I got to go back to where I need to be.
I hate road rage, man, because you can't control it on either end.
Yeah.
It's completely uncontrolled. I saw a guy today. He was just middle finger out the window, just screaming at everybody, rolling up on people, and I was just like, I'm going to get in the right lane. I'm going to stay the fuck out of this guy's way
Yeah,
because I trust
I'm
nothing.
avoiding that guy.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want any part of this guy.
Yeah, I totally took a picture of a truck that I meant to send to you guys.
Ooh, Troy, is this the greatest looking beer ever?
It's got a really cool label on it and name, and that's why it caught my eye because we went to Kroger again. As per the story I told earlier when I lost my mind.
What?
It's hard to pick delis.
It is,
And I
but
feel like-
you've never seen this.
I feel like Kroger is the worst spot to do it. I feel like they don't have a very...
great. They do have a good variety.
They do, okay. I always assume... I don't know why. I assume Publix has a better
No, that's
variety.
because I'm snobby, and I go to Publix over Kroger because
You
it's
want a whole
less
beer,
crowded.
or you just want to
Yeah,
taste
he
it?
needs a whole beer. This guy hasn't had a drink yet.
Well, I just need a taster.
And by taster, you mean 3.
So this is the Duke of Richmond. It's a collab with Corks and Kegs.
Love
and
that
it's
place.
by
The
Ardent.
store.
Yeah.
Dry hop Noble Pilsner 5.0%. And it's got a cool looking
So what I love
pit
about
bull
this,
looking dog on it.
what I love about this, yeah, it's Spuds McKenzie's more laid back.
Yeah,
And his eyes are different colors.
So, a little heterochroma. Mm-hmm. So the Duke of Richmond,
I don't know what that's in reference to.
it doesn't matter because when I saw it, all I thought was the best name for a dog ever is Duke.
Or Tank.
I've always, since I was a
Yeah,
little
Duke
kid,
is
I've
you
always
always
wanted
said
a
Duke.
dog named Duke. Because I'm like, hey, Duke. Like, it's just a strong fucking name for
I had a
dog.
friend who just got a dog and they almost named it Tank and they went with Bernie.
Well, that's a shift.
Big Bernie Williams fan.
Don't you love it when you see a dog that's like really cool and people have given it just a regular name like
I do
Ben
fi- I do
or
find it-
Tom?
Yeah, those are great.
You're like, what's your dog's name? Mike. Like,
Oh,
okay.
cool.
Okay, yeah.
No, but I love the way this can looks. Like having a dog on it says the Duke of Richmond. It vibes. for
Cool
me.
color palette.
I don't know that, but it's a good vibe.
Holy shit.
That beer sucks.
It's a Pilsner.
That's what it says. They say it's dry hop too, but
It doesn't taste
it's like a hop farted across it.
Yeah.
It's about all I'm catching on that.
Well, the dog, whatever his name is, has got hop head on top of him.
Yeah, he's got a crown of hops,
Different colors. It's like a little Spuds McKenzie kind of looking.
but it's a little more. It actually looks like my dog, like a mix between a lab
Yeah.
and a bulldog.
American, yeah.
Actually, it really does kind of look like my dog.
Yeah.
My dog has that same fucking eye and everything.
Arden Brewing, huh? Arden Craft House, Corks and Cakes. I wonder why they did it.
Very
Kind of
Yeah.
looks like your old dog too, right?
Well, the old dog, as you can see, I do like that. Like,
But he was more
patch.
tan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks more like your new dog.
Yeah, you'll see that I have a picture of my old dog here. You'll never catch a picture of my new dog.
What was, God, what was his name's old dog?
But that is an interesting beer. It is a basic
Who's
bitch beer.
Brendan's?
No, not Brendan. One of our fraternity brothers had a.
Well, no one's going to care on the podcast.
I'm just trying to remember the name of the dog.
It's still irrelevant.
It's a cool name.
Really cool.
Cosmo.
Stuck with you.
Yeah.
No,
Left a mark.
I think it was a girl's name.
Maggie.
Yeah.
No, I've given up.
Don't worry about it.
Peyton. Trying them all.
That was another American bulldog.
Yeah, this beer is very. It's a basic bitch beer, but with a little more going on, which I always appreciate.
I like the taste. The aftertaste is just not. It's not awful, but it's not vibing with me. It's not my favorite aftertaste of a beer.
But it's one that you commonly taste
Yes.
when a brewery tries to make a craft pilsner or lager.
It's a little penny.
Yeah,
Little,
sure.
Little coppery.
Yeah, a little bit of that. I'll give you that. It's not the exact. I know the exact one you're
Yeah.
talking about. It's like a more subtle version of that.
Yes.
I don't know how to. A softer copper.
Yeah.
if you
Half
will.
a penny.
But it is very much that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the front end, pretty good.
Front end's about as easy basic as it
But
gets.
also basic.
I was trying to figure out why they call it a noble hop.
Don't know.
That is a style of hop. I just don't know.
Yeah, that must be what it
It's
is. Like a Citra.
special group of European hops for floral, herbal, and spicy flavors. That's all.
Kind of floral taste.
I have a hard time judging this beer.
Not picking up a lot of spice.
No.
This is a very hard beer to judge, in my opinion, because this is very basic,
Yeah.
but
It's very difficult to do basic. Right.
very. It's one of those ones where it's like, I can't get much higher than a 2.5, but it's
But at the same time, it couldn't be much lower than a 3.5.
Yeah.
Like it's got all the.
yes,
It kind of does everything and nothing.
yes.
It's middle of the road, and then it arcs up in the middle of the
It'll-
drink, and then comes back down on the tail end when you like.
It'll
it's like
never. It'll never net less than a 2.5 because it's just not offensive enough in any direction.
It's not going to win a deli, sadly.
Unfortunately, even though the can is deli worthy.
Yes.
I taste the hop in the middle of the whole drink. Like
I wish I did.
like at the top end of it. Like
It's not
middle
going to
before.
get.
I wish I did taste it more because I think that's what it needs.
Average.
Because I like a wet hop if I'm going to have, but dry hop.
And dry hop's just a fart in the wind.
Well, who wants
But
to go?
I can tell you this. I'll go.
Okay.
It's a perfectly acceptable beer. If you ever walked into a restaurant, you ordered it, you'd be like, okay. And you'd enjoy your beer and you'd move on. You probably wouldn't order another unless you're a diehard Bud Light, Miller Lite guy who can't drink beers that have flavors. You'd be like, this is totally acceptable. And then you'd make that one comment, but what's the aftertaste about?
Yeah.
Because what is that aftertaste about?
I have the scenario you would buy this beer. I have it. This is for the guy or girl, but we'll go guy. You want to show up to a party? You want to show up to an event? You don't just want to show up with your 6-pack of Miller Lite. But you want something that's going to turn a few heads.
There you go.
People are going to ask you some questions. You show up with that can. You're basically drinking a tuned-up Miller Lite.
And if you're a basic beer drinker, you're going to be like, now that's a good beer.
Yes,
It's the Lamborghini kit car with the Volkswagen engine.
pretty much.
That's kind of
Yeah.
it. Yeah. And it's there's a
Plus
sweetness.
ones, too.
There's a sweetness to it that I enjoy.
It is.
You know, I like the sweetness.
Again, it's not bad. I can't really point out a lot of bad.
I can't either. And I can argue a 3.5 all day, but I'm not going to because it is just a perfect, better than average beer.
Yep.
It's a 3.
That's where I got it. 3 exactly. And I feel like at best it would be a 3.25. 3.5 just sounds way too good. It's not that good.
But it's not that bad.
No. I got it at a 3 as well.
No one's got it at a 4. No one's got it at a 2.
Nope.
I guess it is a 3. Well, Stu,
Stu.
you tell us what this beer is.
It's a 2.5
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh!
because it's middle of the road.
Chopped our legs out from under
Just
us.
ruined this poor beer.
Hey,
because I
I
don't-
heard you guys, and
like a
you guys
2.8
are idiots.
It's like a
The middle of
2.85
it.
now.
The middle of it just doesn't. The flavor there is not there.
I wasn't even bringing the calculator out.
Oh, I thought that's what you were doing. You always bring in the calculator.
I thought we were going to have 3s across the board. I wouldn't have to do any math.
because it's got great
The
marketing.
2.83.
There it is. Ugh, what a disappointing score for the best looking can in the game.
Yes.
The Duke of
I
Richmond.
gotta lie, I'm a little sad about that.
I'm very sad about it. I wish I'd gone 3.5 now. But that's not how that works.
It's a middle of the road
deli
beer.
works.
It is a middle of the, but it's better than
than
middle
a
of the road.
middle
They're
of
front.
the road.
They're fronting. Like I said,
This guy,
it's the Lamborghini.
who's
with
the guy,
with
by the way?
Volkswagen engine.
What did you and I say we really enjoyed about this beer?
That everyone, like a basic beer drinker, will drink it.
We like the can.
And the can. Yeah.
And who's
this
the
dude
guy-
always brings up the can.
Who's the guy
He
who brings
gives
up
points for cans.
for marketing?
And this is the one time, the best looking can I've
Best
seen
looking
in
name
years.
This is not the
Can.
best looking can.
In years.
It's a.
It's a hands down.
In years.
The Duke of Richmond?
Yes. The name, the look. And Stu said, and I'm going to dock it a point.
That's right.
I
For
didn't
having
dock
a
any points. I
dog.
didn't give any points for the label.
I'm thinking you might have just lost all your marketing cred.
Troy, allow me. Stu -1.
Thank you.
Back to 0.
Back to even. You shoot even, you're doing just fine.
For not doing what you're supposed to do on the podcast.
Didn't even really bring up the look of it.
Didn't bring it up at all. I'll give it the half a point for the look.
Yeah.
No.
Dinged it. Dinged
That
it.
is wild.
I didn't get surprised by anything with the label.
That is wild.
Yep. Back to.
I mean,
to
if
even.
nothing else, be a little homerific.
I hope you enjoyed those 5 minutes of 1 point.
I would have enjoyed a little bit more of the
That was like USA when they tied it up for 2 minutes.
What a bunch of jagoffs.
Dude, they really
They're the
shit the
worst.
bed.
Once they played a true European team,
Yeah.
boy. And I remember, so that game, obviously, I think all the listening public probably watched that game.
Spoiler alert for those who did not.
4-1.
4-1 USA lost.
They were flat.
And
out of
really,
the gate.
that score doesn't even reflect the ass beating that it actually was.
Dude, it was 5 minutes into the game, and I turned to my wife and I was like, oh, honey,
It's going to be a long night.
we're getting crushed. And she was like, it's 0-0. And I was like, are you watching the same game? She was like, we do look really bad against them. I was like, that's all we need to know.
So we were at a swim meet, and it got rained out. And our old neighbors, you'll know who I'm talking about, Brennan, that used to live across the street from us, so we're still good friends with. We were swimming their team. So we were like, you guys just want to come back to the house and watch, because they're big soccer fans. Their son plays soccer at a
That
high
adds
level.
up.
So they're like, yeah. So we ordered pizza, and I ran up the street to pick it up, and I came back 2-3 minutes into the game, and they're like, oh my God.
We're fucked.
We're fucked. We almost got scored on 30 seconds into the game. Like, it's a shit show. And then we proceeded to just watch. And I had heard on sports radio them talking about our goalie being not good. And one thing America's always had is a good goalie.
We're
And
strong.
We did not
We're
have
strong
a good goalie.
in that department. That's
And-
what we got.
And
'Cause we know how to catch stuff.
Yeah.
We're not good at kicking stuff.
He made a
and-
mental lapse.
Dude, he's a
Couple times.
he
moron.
looked awful. He looked awful.
Fucking ran halfway down the field. He's a moron.
He literally kicked the ground like that kicker.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
When he kicked the ground, I was like, was he trying to stop?
Yeah.
Or did he just completely
Oh, yeah,
mentally
yeah.
fart?
He just was like, I've never kicked a soccer ball before.
So I would like to say that I've given up on World Cup since then, but I have caught myself watching a couple games.
Who you pulling for now?
The Argentina comeback was a great game.
That was one of the greatest games I've ever seen.
I watched that whole game.
I didn't
I
watch
watched the
Holy
whole
moly.
thing, and I was like, Egypt's the shit. You know, they deserve it. Our boy Muhammad's going to go on. You know, he's a
Yeah.
Liverpool guy. Like, he's going to be great.
He's not Liverpool anymore. But
Salah's not on Liverpool anymore? Where is he now?
I don't think he is. I heard he wasn't.
Oh, well, then he can go fuck himself.
Yeah.
This is Liverpool country in here.
Yeah, but that's my thing is like, I want to pull for England for our boy T.O., but part of me's like, it's still England and they suck.
So I have a tracksuit.
Because you
That's
can't pull for England.
I'm pulling for no, fuck England. Bunch of
Yeah.
oppressive sons of bitches.
Yeah.
They've been oppressing cultures all over. We don't have to do this. I was actually very proud. I went into Terrence's bar tonight. It was up in Penny Lane Pub. Shout out to Penny Lane Pub. And
Best
They
pub in
have-
Richmond.
they have
If you don't know, now you know.
they had something in there that was it was a deviation on a derogatory Irish name for a drink, and I was like, that's what's up.
Oh, they fixed it.
On the menu,
Yeah. What do they call it?
can't remember.
But it wasn't the
No, and I was
ICB?
like, you know what? Good for you. Even though your people are oppressors, you represent Liverpool, the only somewhat cool part of Britain. I've been listening to this Irish rap band. I'm going to get too far off topic, but
That makes sense.
called Kneecap.
There's only one true Irish rap band.
Yeah, they did jump around.
House of Pain.
They-
Thank you.
Jump around.
They are great.
No, I was thinking though. Well, he's looking at.
Kneecap?
Yeah, I want to make sure
You're
that's-
arguing Kneecap is a better band than House of Pain.
But since the U.S. lost, like I immediately went to how many bars
Yeah, look at these
and
dudes.
places have lost.
Look at these
Oh,
dudes.
Lord.
They're
Oh, that's even worse.
they're an Irish hip hop trio. and they wear like crazy masks and do all kinds of shit. Like
It's like a luchador or like the
they also
wrestling mask.
They also look like normal dudes. If you like,
Is the music good?
dude, remember Prodigy?
Yeah.
Like, so they sound like Prodigy,
But rap.
but they rap over it, and half their rapping's in Gaelic. So they'll be like in English and they'll be rapping, and then all of a sudden they'll come into like Gaelic, and I'll be like, "Is this hype as fuck?" Like Kneecap is hype, but those beats sound like Prodigy. Like it's
Damn.
Yeah.
bring the pressure. You know, it's like it gets you going, and half the time you don't know what exactly they're saying, so
Yeah.
like, you kind of want to look it up, and like, but they're from Belfast, so they're Northern Ireland, so they're very IRA focused.
Oh.
They're very anti-Brits, anti-oppression, and they're basically rapping, and they'll bring in people rapping from other places that are like oppressed in their language, and it's coming with these hard ass like aggressive beats.
Nice.
And I'm like, I fucking love this shit. It's actually pretty good. Check out Kneecap.
How do you find these knuckleheads?
Yeah, what were you
Dude,
listening to?
Do you know where I found them? And this is so fucking weird. It's like one day I'm cruising around, I'm flipping through the stations, and then I'm on like, it's not NPR, but like the public radio, probably like WNRN. Like, and WNRN for all the other people out there. I was like,
You're listening to AM radio?
no, it's basically one of those local stations though that's like publicly funded instead of like privately funded. So it can play weird shit. It can do whatever because they don't care. They're
Yeah.
like, here's the world of music.
PBS on radio.
Yeah, kind of. But they'll play some weird shit. And they were like, yeah, these three lads from Belfast were putting out, this rap hip hop trio. And I'm like, all right, hip hop Belfast. No, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then they played a song, and the beats were like Prodigy, and I was like, okay, well, that's not even hip hop. That's like its own thing.
Yeah.
But they're definitely rapping. And then all of a sudden they start singing in Gaelic. I was like, fuck, download.
Were they sampling anything, or is this all them just?
No, very much like Prodigy beats in the background.
Okay. Yeah.
So EDM, like,
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, but aggressive.
yeah.
Like if Limp Bizkit fucked an EDM artist.
Yeah.
If Marshmello and Limp Bizkit had a kid, maybe.
And then you just throw in all different languages.
And then you just get a bunch of oppressed Irish kids who are living in Belfast, and they've been having more troubles in Belfast again recently.
What?
Yeah, what are the odds? Right? It's pronounced go.
I wasn't sitting down, dude. I almost
Well,
fell
everything
over.
cycles every 20 years. So
All right, so
it's about time.
back to look. There's Stu in his pool.
What? That's the Peloton going by. That would be amazing. Have a hay-built pool
God, that
right
water
beside
looks
the
awful.
So here's the
Right
crazy
beside
thing.
the
So as I'm leaving
Tour de France.
I didn't
as
know
I'm-
the Tour de France was going on.
So as I'm getting fed up with international sports because
I saw it when it kicked off.
USA sucks, I decided to turn my eyes to the most American sport there is, the Tour de France. And so I've been watching the Tour de France every single night.
Are we even participating? How many Americans are in this race right now?
There's probably like 5.
Team is set 5?
So we don't have a team?
No, they're members of other teams.
Oh,
It's-
so there's no U.S. Postal team anymore.
no, on account of
Winning?
Yeah, we aren't winning anymore, so they don't do it.
Yeah.
But I will have you know that as it sits today, and today will be the day that breaks him,
Yeah.
there is an American in second place, 28 seconds behind the leader.
Is this live or not?
Yeah. Well, no, this is today.
Okay. So there's an American 28 seconds behind. And what is his odds?
So he's so fucked. He's not even the leader of his team. So, like, he's not the guy that they're trying to prop up to win the race. He's a domicile, so he's like a domestique.
Yeah.
So he's one of the helpers.
Yeah.
Sorry, domestique. Domicile would be a house. I think.
True.
Yeah. No, he's
That's a
so-
huge
I wasn't going
draft.
to question you because I wasn't
Yeah,
exactly sure.
So he's a domestique, so he helps the person on your team that you like want to win. You do everything in your power to help that motherfucker win.
Yeah. The guy you want to win is drafting you.
Well, in stage 4, there was this crazy breakout, and all these dudes broke off the front, and he just went with them, and that's totally fine, right? You can do that. So he breaks off. Well, this breakout held for so long and this kid had been doing pretty well.
He's like a half hour ahead of everybody.
Bumped him
All of
up.
a sudden, he catapulted to 28 seconds behind the leader. He had a chance at becoming like the leader on that day, and
Because you get a yellow, you get a shirt for winning a stage. Or
you just
or-
get a bunch of chicks.
There's a bunch of different colored jerseys for winning different things.
Yeah, you got green for sprinters. You got polka dot for the people who do the climbs, the mountains, the best, the king of the mountains, and then you got yellow for the general leader. But then you do get awards for like most aggressive for the day and different. There are different things, and if you win a stage, I mean, you're a stage winner, and that sets you for life.
They give you like things for passing most people.
Nope, that one doesn't happen. But this kid Sean Quinn from America is literally sitting in second place right now, and I'm in a confused spot, or his team's in a confused spot, because the guy that he's supposed to be propping up
Didn't keep
is
up.
almost 9 minutes behind,
Oh Lord,
and that is it's a gap
insurmountable.
No, it's not. You know, you just a couple good days, especially when the mountains come. And this is what you're seeing up here is the first mountain stage.
They're going downhill fast.
Yeah. So once that mountain stage hits, though, it really starts to. It changes things up a bit, because that's when he'll come back to earth. But for 2 days, my man, we have an American up there who's not even supposed to be
of the
in
5
it.
or 6 Americans, they're all on separate teams.
They are. I don't know of any team that's got multiple Americans. That would be the worst. That's like the worst lineup you could have.
I mean, if Americans aren't in it, we don't really care, right? Like Tour de France has got to be taking an American hit.
Yeah, but they don't care because it's not for America. So that's why I turned my attention from World Cup to an American sport, the Tour de France.
Yeah, so
You know, baseball's going on, right?
Yeah, but it's still too early to really care about baseball. You know
Never.
that. You know that. You
Never.
don't
he
start.
says he came in 7th on the breakaway stage, but it put him 28 seconds.
Yeah, he's a stud. He rode that breakaway the whole way. It started with a bunch of dudes, and everyone just kept falling off. He didn't fall off.
Ugh,
It was
crazy.
It was pretty sweet. So maybe we've got a kid we can root for.
They're still doping, right?
It's just different doping, I would assume.
Yeah, not as aggressive.
Well, just not that you can be tested for. I mean, I
Yeah.
assume it's
doing
a
something.
different kind of doping, whatever that may be.
Yeah.
You know?
Because what is it your lactic acid?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit's brutal.
Right, but they got to be doing something to keep that down.
Sure, right? I'm sure there's got to be some kind of drug you can take, even if it's just a derivative of bananas. Something, you know,
You fix one, and then something else comes up.
it pops up. I mean, the best thing they were doing was the blood doping. That was
Yeah.
the best. Because
Well-
then you could put blood in that could absorb more oxygen.
Yeah.
So you would just change out blood, spin it around, get only the best blood, and then put it back in. And that one's kind of hard to.
Who was it that said if you're not cheating, you're not trying?
That was a race car driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Talladega Nights.
No, that's
No.
that's from like the 40s.
Ricky
or
Bobby.
something.
No. This is.
No,
it
that was
a-
if you ain't
was it
rubbing, you
Petty?
ain't racing.
It might have been because they were, put.
No, it's if you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing.
No.
No. If you're not cheating, you're not racing. Like it's trying to figure out ways to put weight in the car. Like it's like soapbox pine. No, not soapbox. Or pine derby race. Like anything.
Pinewood Derby?
Yeah, you try to figure out how to get your car to go faster, but everybody's in the same parameters. Well, nobody told me I couldn't put a weight underneath it or do this or that or because what's his name? Cale Yarbrough.
Now they do.
He made so the tank was legit size, and you could only have so much gas in the tank. But he made the hose that went to the tank like 20 feet or something longer.
Oh, so you could put a shit ton more gas in it.
Yeah, the tank matched up in the hose, and they're like, the tank's right here. They measured, but this is before they had all
Yeah,
the
50-gallon tank.
50-gallon tank.
The
But
origins
hose-
of the phrase go back decades, mostly rooted in American sports and racing cultures, where gaining any advantage over opponents was celebrated as a display of a fierce desire to win.
But no one is actually credited with the quote.
No.
You're not cheating, you're not trying. Somebody's, I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. George Jones, Hank Williams.
Any sport though, any sport.
I think Petty or somebody put fuel in their roll cage.
Yeah, that's even. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I think, you know what? If no one has been credited that quote, we all agree, Ricky Bobby?
No, it
Was it in the
back.
movie?
It's Ricky Bobby.
No, he said if you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah.
That was petty.
No, because
That was Cale Naughton Jr.
Yeah. Naughton was like, hey, you think one time I can just come in first?
Yeah.
No, but then that means...
Yeah.
But that means I'm always last.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's science.
Oh, that movie.
I'm going with Ricky Bobby.
All right.
Because you guys can't disprove it.
Hey, you made one.
Yeah, because I finally
one,
speaking
made one.
truth. Finally speaking truth. That's crazy. Yeah, Tour de
Need
France.
another
though.
beer?
I do.
So
You don't mind.
how long does the tour last, though? How many days?
Usually like 28.
Oh, it's full month? I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah.
It's always the last end.
So speaking of beer consumption, I did see something about the people who drink the most beer
Is this by state?
States or capita?
by states. Oh, and
I didn't read that article.
Isn't it like Minnesota or Wisconsin? I can't remember.
It's got to be somewhere that's cold, right?
Yeah.
Do places that snows more drink more beer than like a Florida?
Probably. Well, because you can't. Yeah, because if you're cold up north and you're drinking, you don't feel like you're getting warmer. You're just cutting out the numbness.
I mean,
Like I feel like when I was drinking, like being by the pool or on the beach was like automatic.
yeah,
Right.
but those people tend to be healthier.
Yes.
It's not going to cool you off.
People who have water,
Do
you know
people
what I
drink
mean?
beer to cool off? I thought people drink beer to get fucked up.
I do have to say though, in a hot summer day,
I know
you probably
we got your freezer trick, Stu, but
No, but on a hot summer day, you guys have probably done it too. There's nothing like starting your lawnmower, cutting the grass, putting 2 beers in the freezer, and like after about 10 minutes, you go back and grab them. It's cold. It tastes great. It's not going to hydrate you, but like that's always.
he just ran back his freezer trick for the listeners.
Which one? Sorry, I was annoyed. Adam sent me a link that was just full of fucking viruses.
No, the freezer trick is the ice cubes and salt.
No, he said go cut the grass, leave your beer in the freezer for 10 minutes and make them cold. And we were all like, last time he brought this up, we were all like,
Yeah.
or just leave them in the fridge and they're cold.
Yeah.
Not as cold.
I get that they're not as cold, but there's a lot more thought involved in the freezer technique.
Yeah.
I bet when I was drinking, every time, I bet my success of grabbing the beer out before it froze was probably like,
50-50?
no, lower.
Yeah.
80-20.
Yeah, definitely closer to 80-20.
Yeah. Because when you get,
damn it.
because you don't get desperate till you're already drunk.
Yes.
It's a weird
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
thing about that. You're like, I'm so shit faced. I need another beer. I put it in the freezer.
Oh, these were on the porch. Shit.
But if you're like sober, you'll be like, maybe I'll roll it in some ice.
Yeah.
You earn it.
Yeah.
While the others get cold. You don't forget about it.
So you can't even read the article because it's full of viruses,
No, it was full of viruses, and then and now this is gone. There was
pop-ups.
Yeah, and there was some weird ad for a thing you can wear at work and like get a female orgasm.
Oh, nice.
It looked like ovaries.
You can wear it?
Yeah, I assume. Well, we can't discriminate.
No, that's true.
All right, so to your point, so like if we go top 5
States that drink the
beer
most
drinking states, and I think this is done by. Let me see if I can figure out how they did.
It's got to be
this.
per capita, right?
Beer consumption per person.
Oh, most beer consumed per person per state.
Yeah, but
So,
it doesn't
like-
tell me in what period of time.
So,
Gallons of beer purchased per person in 2023.
but like that doesn't mean like your more dense states automatically.
Inherently, you see that's exactly the flaw.
Yeah.
So like,
Like your North Dakota, I think, is like the least, or Montana's like the least populous.
yeah. So
State.
if they're
So, like-
selling, so if everybody's drinking the same amount of beer, I have the answers.
I know, but I was like, he's.
Yeah, and I have the answers here. Stu ain't got the answers. Now I'm talking to only you, Troy. Because Stu and I know the answers.
That's not the answer. That's not the article.
But based on that, knowing how they do it, I think the amount of people.
Matter.
But then I would say that you're probably onto it. Like if you live in a boring ass state,
Yeah.
you probably just drink more.
Like if you ice fish for 6 months of the year, like you're just gonna steady drink beer as you sit in that shed.
All right, so here's the top 5 states in order from 5 to 1.
You want me to guess? You want me to make an attempt?
You want to pick any 5 states and see if you get any of them?
Florida.
That's one of your states?
Yeah.
Pick 5 states.
Florida, Texas, California.
This is for the most beer drinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm picking those.
Stu just sends me a sign, and he was like, "This doesn't count Indian reservations."
No, look at the answers.
So, and then I'm gonna go with those.
That's why I didn't want to bring it up.
That's funny.
Those are my 3 southern, very populated states.
No, but the argument was the less populated, the more gallons.
So I'm going both sides.
So you're going to take 3 populated and 3
No,
unpopulated.
then 3 like shit. I'm cold and I got nothing better to do, like a Michigan.
Okay. What do you got? Okay.
And let's go with South Dakota.
Okay, those are your states?
Yeah.
You missed them all.
Oh, damn.
5 is Oregon. Most beer drinking state.
Is it because of the weather? Again, like...
I don't know. 4, North Dakota. You missed the Dakota.
I was going to say north, but then I just went south last second.
3, Vermont.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, there's nobody there.
Yeah, but those are like working people.
You would think. But actually, if it's blue-collar work, probably buy more beers.
It's per capita per consumption. Per
2,
person, right?
2 is one you picked when you originally started this. You were like, it's probably like Montana. It is. And number 1 is New Hampshire.
How is that?
I don't know. They buy 35.6 gallons of beer per person a year.
All
36
right,
gallons.
what do you think you buy?
Look, now I got another virus. Quick
Oh,
scan.
Lord.
Oh no! Shut it down! Shut it down!
Oh, they're gonna keep virus scanning me. How about no virus detected? You fucking twat. Look how hard my phone is fighting. Look at the top URL. Just reboot,
Lord.
reboot. It's fighting so hard. Adam, thanks for the send in.
200.
Okay,
How many gallons of beer do you think you buy?
me?
Yeah. Per year.
It's not a good question for me because I buy kegs.
Yeah. But like, let's say how many do you consume
And you
for yourself?
Yeah, you're not consuming the whole keg either.
Way more above the average. The average is 22.
Gallons
Yeah.
per year.
He said the number 1 was 35.
Yeah, but the average is 22.
So
So
That
what
would
do you
be-
think? What do you think the least beer consuming states are?
Well, obviously, I was so far off on the other ones. I mean, I couldn't. Rhode Island.
Okay.
Rhode Island. Let's go. Rhode Island, Idaho. Utah. Let's go. Tennessee. No, not Tennessee.
Nashville and
Nashville,
Memphis?
yeah.
What are we talking about?
Arkansas. And
Arkansas, the least educated state in the country.
they might be drinking liquor.
Oh, that's right. No, actually, and this said that these numbers have shifted dramatically on account of less people drinking beer and more shifting to liquor.
But did you say 22 or 35 gallons?
22
Average
the
is
average.
22. Max was 35. I got to pick one more state. Let's go with. I can't pick a northeastern now because now I'm thinking they all drink all the time. South Dakota. I'll go back to South Dakota.
Oh, you think the other Dakota is more teetotal?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Troy, you do way better with the least drinkers.
Well, if I got one, which is probably Utah, it's probably the one I got right. Because that's where all the Mormons are, right?
Yeah.
And they're
All right,
teetotalers.
5, Connecticut,
Oh.
which I choose to pronounce the C.
Yeah.
Connecticut.
Makes sense.
It's proper. That's how the Indians said it. Everybody knows that. Said, I'm from Connecticut.
Yeah. That was the Richmond Braves Indian.
Okay.
Connecticut
His name
was Connecticut.
Yeah.
I like that. 4 is Idaho.
I
Oh no.
You
Got
nailed
that
that
one.
You nailed that. 3 goes against everything that our logic said. Why New Hampshire? Rhode Island,
Yeah.
Next to the
which you actually
one-
picked.
Yes, I did pick that.
You did.
Rhode Island's not that far from New Hampshire, and one's the best and one's the
But that's
worst.
So is Connecticut.
Yeah, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Right there too. I wonder if there's blue laws to say you can't buy beer there. 2, Maryland. I did not expect Maryland coming out.
What?
Yeah, 2 in
That's
the
got to be a
country.
liquor. That's got to be because they drink liquor.
Yeah, I think these motherfuckers get fucked.
Yeah.
Our other
Because they
thing-
have
other-
all the lax ABC laws up
Yeah,
there.
but everything
Like
else
you,
is legal.
you can buy liquor at a store in Maryland.
But you can't buy beer in a store. No, I think it's.
No,
I think
no,
they have the
package-
weird. Yeah, they have package
like-
stores.
like Pennsylvania. You go to a package store to get. You can't go. You can't get beer and liquor in a. You can't get beer in
No,
a grocery store.
there's no ABC stores.
All right, Troy,
There's,
what do you
there's
think? is-
private organizations that
Yeah,
sell.
it's
So like,
Privatized versus.
yeah.
Yeah, but they are everywhere.
Yes.
They're on every corner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Maryland's got. You can get beer on every corner, and you can get marijuana on every
Because
corner.
there's that bar up in the Northern Neck that my mom and her boyfriend used to go to. That is built on stilts out over the Potomac, and you can buy
'Cause it's
liquor
Maryland.
there.
Yeah.
And walk out with it.
So, what do you think is the number 1 state for least alcohol consumption? And you got 3 of them. You got 3 right.
Utah didn't make the cut.
No, you've only said 4. You had 3, so one of them's left. So you're right. What is the number
Utah.
1? It is absolutely Utah.
Mormons.
By a wide margin. I mean, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Those people don't drink.
So
And
I
if
gotta-
they do, it's always been 3-2 beers until very recently.
Where's Virginia rank on there? I mean, you can't pull it up now, I guess.
Well, it's 2. They show the top 5s, and the rest of it is
Oh, okay.
color coded.
Oh yeah, I don't want to pick on you for that.
And so I was having a tough time, but I can look and see what the number is next to Virginia. We're at 18.7. We are
Below
below
average.
the average.
So
Which honestly, with Richmond being like a microbrew capital, like it's kind of crazy. Oh, North Carolina didn't make it. They make a ton of microbrews.
They're at 22.2.
So Brendan, the high end was 35 gallons, right?
Yes.
So I just did the math. 35 gallons a year per person. So if you had 35 gallons of beer and you do the
By
math
12-ounce beers.
by 12-ounce beers, it's 15 cases in a year.
Oh gosh, I'm ruining the curve.
No, I mean, like, have you drank 15 cases in a year?
Yes.
Are you serious, dude?
I'm dead serious. I did the math
I've drank 15 cases
because that's
in the last.
You would say a case is
35 so like
2 days of drinking.
35
2
gallons.
outings.
35
case is 2 days of drinking.
Yeah.
And have I drank?
30 days a year.
Yeah.
35 gallons is equal to 373 bottles, 12 ounces, which is equivalent to 15 and a half cases of beer.
So I'm fucking Virginia's angle. Like I'm every. Jeez. I mean, I'm 2 months with.
It's
the
based on
average person
15 and a
drinks
half of 24 pack cases. Yeah. Or 31 12 packs.
Honestly, 35 gallons doesn't sound like a lot.
beer. No, but there's a lot of people who drink 0.
Yeah.
Like in this room, Stu and I are the only ones
But I feel like
carrying
you
the
should.
weight.
I feel like you should only ask beer. Like counting the zeros doesn't really count.
But I'm also a beer drinker. There are a lot
Yeah.
of people, like, we have friends who only drink liquor drinks. It's very
you rarely
yeah.
drink liquor.
I heard it's bad for you.
You're so health conscious.
Always.
Yeah,
Laser focus. Hence the ultra light beer challenge.
that's right. We need to work on that.
We should just go
Maybe
with
you
the
should
light,
change
light
it up
beer
to
challenge.
Yeah.
alcohol consumption by state. So it takes in everything.
I bet it changes dramatically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I bet Utah still pulls
Sucks.
the one
Last.
spot.
Yeah.
I mean, good on them. At least they know what
But then,
they're
like, a
into.
Kentucky is gonna.
Bourbon, yeah.
But a lot of those counties are dry.
How many counties? There's only a couple counties. There's only a handful of counties in Kentucky, I think. I think they're more dry than not. Yeah?
In Kentucky?
I think.
I think where they make Jack and Jim are dry counties, ironically enough.
Technically speaking, yes.
Yeah, they're just tax revenue.
Yeah.
They're like the drug dealers that make the drugs. They're like, we don't get high on our own supply.
Not in our town.
Yeah.
This is for you delinquents. We'll take your money. You take it back to wherever you're from.
Why am I drawing a blank on where Jack Daniels is made? Like it's a known
Lynchburg,
aspect.
Kentucky.
Is it? Yeah, Lynchburg. Yeah, that's right. It's Lynchburg.
Yeah. You didn't have to look that up.
No, certain facts just rattle around.
Are they
in this.
both made down the road from each other?
Who and who? I know
Jack and Jim.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
They're all made in Kentucky, right? To be a bourbon whiskey, you have to be in Kentucky. Isn't that the rule? Isn't there some silly rule like that?
Where's Elijah Craig made?
Yeah, bourbon is it's supposed
thought it
to
was
be.
somewhere-
Like champagne is from
The
France.
Champagne
France.
region.
Yeah.
But now it's gotten to the point where it's like it's a mash bill for
Yeah.
bourbon, and like I don't think it has to be made in Kentucky, but only
There's a
real
workaround.
motherfuckers.
So this was on 295, going down the road. I'm showing a
That
picture
dude's
of a
got
truck.
5 15-inch subs in a
Okay.
box coming out of the back of his pickup truck with
His
the
slotted
tailgate
pickup truck.
Yeah.
with the
Kentucky,
tailgate
Carolina
down,
drop.
firing back.
You
Yeah.
kill that
Into
with
traffic.
You
So
kill
I
that
was
with
doing
fire.
70 miles an hour on 295.
Yep.
And I started hearing something, but I couldn't pick it out. This guy was a mile ahead of me. I was like, what is, I hear, like, is this my radio?
His back fenders are literally on the low pro tire.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm like, what
He's
is that?
obviously
What
an
is this
asshole.
noise? And I kept getting closer and
It's a
closer.
full Carolina squat.
I'll give you 3 guesses as to what was coming out of those speakers music-wise, because within a quarter mile, I could hear it perfectly.
Some shitty new country.
No, I would go with it's rap. It's hip hop. No?
Nope.
Not rap and hip hop.
It blew me away. And when I got next to the kid was
Ranchero.
like 19, maybe 20 years old.
Hold on.
And that 19
Now,
to 25-year-old
This
white
dude,
kid.
Hold on. He just said country.
Okay.
It's not country.
No, it's not country.
So it's not hip hop or country.
Nope.
So now we have one guess left of what a dumbass who Carolina squats his truck and puts 4 15-inch subs firing backwards.
And it was, I mean, you could hear it crystal clear from a quarter mile.
Do you consider Taylor Swift country?
No.
You do not.
No, not now. And she jumped back into country with that last song, but she put out. But
Does
no.
Taylor Swift count in his country? Like, is Taylor Swift
Sure,
out?
she could, but yeah, Taylor's out.
Okay, so it's not country,
It's not country.
I'm
it's not-
lost.
not rap.
I was blown away. I was like, how the hell?
And if he's blown away, it's not rock.
Yeah.
Because a kid's going to be listening to old Skinnerd,
Yeah.
you know, some Zeppelin. I would think that would make sense. But based on his reaction being crazy,
ICP.
No, are you? What's your third guess? What's your genre third guess?
R&B.
no. I'm going to go for irony, classical.
Not classical. He was playing "Living on a Prayer" by Bon Jovi.
So just old rock.
Rock.
So that would have been
Yeah.
classic rock in this day and
but
age.
it was like, I was like, what the hell's going on here? But I should have known because this was near a couple certain exits on the northeast.
I don't even
side
know
of
what that means.
295.
Northeast. What is the part of Virginia that's Bon Jovi country? He's a Jersey guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Just interesting. Just interesting.
I don't know where he's going with this.
No, I just like
Troy, just clue me in.
You'd expected
I'm
some
lost.
hip hop coming out of there or something. I don't know. What would you expect coming out of that?
I would expect some newfangled country that sucks.
Yeah, you're probably right.
That's what I would think.
Lee. Oh, it's the Abacus. It says Lee right here.
If you gave me that truck, I wouldn't drive it.
Back of the window.
I won't drive a squatted
No.
truck. A Carolina squat's the worst thing you can do.
And
to a
it's
truck.
illegal.
But it's dangerous.
Yeah.
They haven't
but that's
pa-
why it's illegal.
Have they passed it here in Virginia?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I know in Carolina the bumpers can't be more than 3 inches apart now.
Yeah, because
Like height-
motherfuckers plowing into people because they can't see over their hood.
That's exactly the problem.
Yeah.
Especially the places where you want to go in a truck like that.
Yeah.
Which is like the Strand in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
Where people are cutting across the street and you're looking cool and then you fucking end up killing somebody.
Or you're just driving backcountry roads that roll and dip. And
yeah, you're already going over a hill, so you can't see what's on the other
You
side.
can't see a car stopped.
Yeah.
You know,
and it's a 7-year-old helping a deer.
Yeah.
Dave, you should Carolina squat your Sierra.
I don't even know who Dave is.
Yeah.
Who's Dave?
I don't know.
Where is he?
Dave.
R.I.P.
Do I know Dave? Is it? Oh, David. I know a David.
Oh, gotta go full.
No, I just know a David. I don't know a Dave. Do you know a Dave?
No, not anymore. I don't associate.
Oh, you used
with
to know a
Daves.
Dave?
Yeah, I don't associate with Dave's.
I used to know a Dave too. I don't talk to him though.
Nah.
Not much these days.
Nah, he's big timing us.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know the guy. But if you think your buddy Dave Stu should Carolina squat his truck, who am I to argue?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I mean, he's got a
argue
big
that.
Dodge Ram right now. It should be just perfect.
I say do it. Be a man.
Yeah. Play
Respect.
Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Live on a
seemed-
prayer.
It seems like a Dave kind of.
Might be slippery when wet.
Oh,
Not if a Dave's involved.
there's a waiver to sign.
Something tells me it's fucking fine when it's dry. This is my new album. It's fine if it's dry. I'm
More-
Dave.
This is my new album, Dry as the Desert.
It's a new single, Sand and Dry.
Is that your?
This is my new single, Lips Go In.
Is it your Harry Carey? It sounds like a little Harry Carey impersonation there.
Okay.
Going dry.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We certainly do appreciate your support week in, week out. If you haven't had a chance to Cincinnati Swap, motherfucker, please do. Just grab their phone, sign them up for the podcast. Then you guys have something to talk about. I always like that. If you need a pair of sunglasses, head over to nectarsunglasses.com. Drop ITPH in the coupon code. You'll get 20% off of a damn good pair of sunglasses. If you need a mortgage and you live in Virginia or Georgia, do yourself a favor and reach out to Screen Door Mortgage.
Yeah. It's a no-brainer.
It's pretty easy, unless you hate customer service. And then, don't. You do you. If you got too much discretionary money, hit us up on Venmo.
At Inside the Pallet House on Venmo.
That's where I would send it.
Yeah.
And if you have topics, send them to insidethepallethouse@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. It's always good to know what you're talking about, what you're thinking about, what's on your mind. And based on this week's episode, we didn't have any topics.
Yeah.
Smooth as butter.
Smooth as butter. I can't believe it's not a podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be talking to you next
My
week.
first job.
Cheers.
Peace out, Chris.
First job was at Can't Believe It's Not Butter?
Yeah. They can no longer call it butter after insurance.
Yeah.
Nope, no longer butter.
That was a pretty good podcast, don't you think?
You think I'm a big deal here? You should see me in Utah.
No Dave joke.
That was the best I could do.
Yeah.